What is going on, everyone? My name is AZZATRU, and today I have two pieces of Titanfall information to talk about. One of them is regarding the Xbox 360 version of the game, which launches in America tomorrow, and I believe on the 13th in the UK and Europe. So there's quite a lot to talk about regarding the visual aspect of the game, as people are getting it early and uploading gameplay to YouTube, and of course the frame rate of the game. I'll talk about that a little bit later, but from an inside source over at Respawn, I can confirm in the next 30 days, so within the next 30 days, just at the start of May, private lobbies will be coming into Titanfall on all platforms. It needs to get certified fully at Respawn and then over to Origin and Microsoft, and then it can be a full patch, and there you go, it's right into the game. There's not a fixed date, they're not fully announcing it yet. The reason being, they don't want to like say, oh, we're going to have it out at this date and it not be certified until after, and it can cause a lot of disruption. So they're just going to let it go, and once it's fully certified and goes live, then they'll announce it, and of course you can start downloading it as soon as possible. So now let's talk about the Xbox 360 version of the game. So like I said, loads of people are uploading gameplay to YouTube right now, and it obviously does not look as good as the Xbox One or the PC, but it does look really good compared to Xbox 360 games. It's one of the better looking ones. It looks great, and if you can only get it on the Xbox 360, I'd highly recommend you pick it up. The only downside is that it's running at a 30 frames per second inconsistently, so it can get up or down, or there is a setting to lock it at 30 frames per second, which is sort of disappointing because just looking at videos, I've looked at, say, the same clips from an Xbox One, a PC, and an Xbox 360, and just a comparison of them all, I don't know, there's so, you can really tell. It's like when I played GTA for months after it came out, I then went back to play Black Ops 2 just before Ghost came out, and GTA 5 pretty much runs at about 30, whereas Black Ops 2 runs at 60, and you can really tell the difference. I prefer playing at 60 frames per second because my Xbox games play at 60 frames per second. COD does, Halo does. Obviously my PC games run at, you know, more than 60 frames per second. So just looking at the videos, it didn't look right. The only time it was really dropping was when there was a lot of Titans in the area, just like the Xbox One and PC does, but it was when people was like, when the player was looking around and wall running, and a lot was going off, and it's a little bit too much for the Xbox 360 to handle. But at least it's running, at least it's doing a good job visually, but we'll have to see how it fares when you're actually playing. Of course, I'm not going to be picking it up, so I don't know how it's going to feel. I'm just judging from a visual perspective. Okay guys, thank you for watching this video. Really appreciate it if you drop a like, subscribe if you're new around here. I will keep you guys updated with all of the other Titanfall news, and of course on the private lobby stuff and Xbox 360 news. Thanks for watching again, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.